Hey guys, typical Mercury retrograde. Not that I want to give my power to astrology, because if you believe it, it will happen. But obviously I do have some beliefs about astrology I need to release and reprogram. But someone's been trying to pick up my work for an exhibition and it's literally been going on for days. Like the first time they came, it didn't fit in the car, even though I gave them the dimensions. The second time they came, different car, didn't fit, gave them the dimensions. So they're coming back in a bit, or they're going to organize me a van. Anyway, it's like I don't have time to, I don't know how long I have, so I don't have time to start doing any work for myself, like artwork, and I also don't want to do personal readings and get interrupted. So I thought I'd just do a reading for the channel. I may have to cut it short if they contact me about picking up my work in the next however long, 20 minutes. But I reckon I can probably get away with a 20-minute reading while I wait because I'm bored. So aren't you lot lucky? And sometimes I think these readings are much better than when I ask you guys to vote, because I think then I'm just giving a very, like a small, because the people who vote, their energy goes into it, but it may not actually be the people who most need it, or it may not be the most interesting message or whatever. So now I'm doing like voting for, you know, meditations and stuff for the channel, and I might just do readings when I feel called because I think they're the most powerful, but we'll see. Do subscribe guys, because you do get a chance to vote in what readings I do and stuff like that, and then your energies are in there more. I do personal readings that are really accurate. Link in the description box below. I'm very reasonably priced. And what else? If you comment, you're in the running to win a free personal reading as well. Please like the videos so that the algorithm picks them up so that more people can watch them, because there are a lot of disempowering readers and I feel like it would be good if my readings could get out to more people. Okay, I'm going to cleanse the energies. I think I'm going to do a reading for anyone who's having a dark night of the soul, and it's going to be a timeless reading. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to put me in a bubble of love, light and protection, connecting into my higher self, my teams of light, my angels, ancestors and guides, and the connecting into anyone who needs this video across all time and space, channeling clear messages for their highest good, for anyone feeling lost, lonely, broken-hearted, dark night of the soul, questioning the spiritual path, or who just really needs a healing message at this time. Closing down the energies, restoring the auric fields, and wrapping us in universal love, light and protection at the end. I'm drawn first of all to my little book of confidence, something I found in the street when I asked for a sign, and it was open on a page that was like really relevant. This sort of stuff happens to me all the time, but is there a message in here for anyone that needs it? What kind of friend are you? Are you a go for it friend who encourages others to move forward with their lives, or a be careful friend, constantly warning of the possibility of failure? What kind of friends do you have? Think of 6 friends you have. Ask yourself if they are be careful, lower self friends, or go for it, higher self friends. Now you know who to talk to when you want to move forward in life. Okay, so for some of you, you could be feeling, when you have a spiritual awakening, sometimes you move out of resonance with people in your life who used to be your friends. It can feel lonely when you're having an awakening. The reason for this is we attract in the energy of people who are a similar vibrational match to us. We attract what we are, basically. And when you start having an awakening, you're moving out of vibration with people in your life who once you vibed with, and either they need to kind of level up, which maybe they don't need to do that. Maybe that's not their path. But if not, you're going to attract in people who do resonate with you. I just got a little solstice up from down underneath me. Isn't she an angel? We'll put her back down. It's a bit, she's not a teddy bear. I just wanted her vibes. But yeah, so some of you may be feeling a bit like displaced from a group of friends. Maybe you need to get a loving pet or a familiar or something like that. I wouldn't make a pet a familiar because they will take an energetic hit for you. But Solstice is like a familiar and she's got great energy. Maybe that's why I picked her up. Anyway, so some of you may be feeling a bit isolated. This is normal in the spiritual path. Let's get a message for those feeling in a dark night of the soul. It feels like things are going to be shifting in your life. There's going to be some expansion coming in. There's going to be maybe potentially a move. Yes, you're feeling anxious and burdened. You need to come into a sense of power within yourself. Look, there's that little cat familiar. Maybe you're someone who's going to be very inspiring to others. It feels like you're going to have the happiness you desire once you allow yourself to have it. It's like you need to feel confident that you're worthy of all the things you want, and other people will reflect that back to you. So if you are feeling a bit dispossessed emotionally, you're going to be calling in your soul tribe. It's not a permanent thing. And spirit is going to be giving you teachings, higher teachings coming through in meditation, maybe an elder person who can give you advice, a therapist, a priest. It doesn't have to be someone like that. For a lot of you, you are questioning your friendship groups and where you feel authentic and where you don't, and where you have to wear a mask and what is holding you back and how you're sabotaging yourself. It feels like some of you are going to be walking away from things or people that aren't in alignment with you so much, and you should listen to your higher self about this, because there are certain things that you can't carry forwards with you at this stage in your journey. But you are going towards, you know, something very beautiful and healing and manifestation. I want to use these cards actually. This is a fun reading. It's like just random reading, you know. The Lover's card is on the back of the deck. Some of you, this may involve a romantic connection. This may have been the thing that gave you an awakening. There may be some choices you need to make. For some of you, maybe you worry that your romantic interest is not aligned to what your friends expect from you. This may be the box that keeps you trapped. You know, what is the box that keeps you stuck in life? With the Sword, I'm getting a sense of needing to cut away something, but I don't actually know what that card is about. So let's have a look. Hey, little Solcy, how are you? You're so beautiful. Okay. Right, the Sword. Come back here, Solcy. Oh. She's so sweet. She sleeps in my arms at night because it's cold, but it's so nice. Okay. The Sword. Use the sword. No. To use the sword is to decide. The blade separates one reality from another, awakening. The choice is made and all else falls away. If you find the sword in your grasp, you can no longer hesitate. The weapon requires a clear and decisive mind and a willingness to act. An onlooker may think the sword bearer is hasty and violent, but the most compassionate and responsible gesture is one that is honest, swift, and accurate. Our first encounter with the sword is at birth, when the cord we share with the mother is cut. The moment defies our separation from her and begins our journey of becoming ourself. We must make these cuts again and again if we are to grow. Decisions shape our life, and the sword is an infamous shaper of destiny. Some of you may need to do some cord cutting around friendships, situations, connections in your life. I have a really good cord cutting meditation that works for me much better than any time I've had a cord cutting ritual or something done or listened to another meditation, because I made it to listen to it every day, and specifically for my twin flame connection where you can't permanently cut a cord. And it has part of it where you like speak to the person in the 5D first, which I think is very necessary for you to enable you to release. But it feels to me like you are cutting away things that don't serve you. And yes, it can feel lonely, but you're gonna be bringing in so many better things into your life once you do it. Adventure. Life is an adventure. Be ready for the unexpected and make the most of all opportunities. The angel wisdom suggests you get out of any habits or ruts in which you are stuck. Cutting away. Look, Solstice is in her hammock. Do things that are different and face life with a sense of wonder. If the path ahead seems dark, do as you would do if you were exploring a dark place. Ask your angels to light up the way. And I'm getting like a car headlight vibe with that. Like, you can't see the whole road ahead when you're driving, but you just trust that you see, 10 meters ahead at a time, and that you're going to get to where you need to go, and you will. Watch for the signs and signals that tell you where and how to go. So do pay attention to synchronicities, to signs and things like this. Explore the new with excitement and courage. These magnetic qualities attract money and career openings and add zest to relationships. The angels are inspiring you to move forward with anticipation, expectancy, and hope. And the affirmation is, I face the adventure of life eagerly. And I was getting a sense of maybe some of you moving or moving away from things. Some of you may be called to do something really different and journey somewhere. By the way, I'm wearing like so many jumpers because it's so cold. I look a bit crazy. Anyway. Flexibility. Life is full of changes and surprises. Your guidance is to move with the current. For resisting the flow creates problems. Ask your angels to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept the possibility that there are other ways, previously unseen doors will be open to you and you'll move easily through change. So don't resist these changes in your life. I may have to go soon because I see a message, but I'll just finish this, okay? There is a solution to every problem, so look at things with the eyes of love and expectation. I have a whole playlist on manifestation, guys. Check it out. It's a real thing. The life force will flow freely through you. You will feel healthy and alive and can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you through change. And the affirmation is, I am free and flexible. I've noticed in retrogrades, although I don't like to give them power, I'm terrible at reading, but my channeling and stuff is easy and good. It's just weird, isn't it? Okay, any final messages for those having a dark night of the soul, please, Spirit? I'm hearing love is the answer. Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So Spirit really wants you to know you're not alone in this. Your ancestors are guiding you, and it's to create whatever you want from life. Life is meant to be full and abundant and full of love and joy and full of passion and romance and full of everything. It's our birthright, and there's plenty to go around. When you win, no one else has to lose. And although it feels difficult at the moment, I feel like things are being cleared. Hold your vision. If you're trying to manifest, just keep fixed on the vision. Don't worry about how it's unfolding, even if it feels like things are going wrong. You don't know the Bridget incidents towards what you're trying to get to. I feel like for some of you, there's stuff you need to communicate, or you're waiting for some kind of communication. Spirit may be trying to communicate with you, but the thing is, you're heading towards healing. For some of you, there may be some kind of healing conversation that happens. I should really check my messages, but Aquarius season is important for you, and someone is going to take off their mask and be real with you. You do need to adjust certain things at the moment. So anything that feels out of alignment with you, don't be afraid to cut it out, because only when you tell the universe what you don't want will it bring you what you want. And you shouldn't be afraid to have your boundaries and to keep them. This is a deck of cards I found in the street. I sometimes can't remember which thing is which thing, but hopefully I will. Is there a message? Interesting, I'm using all these things I found in the street. This is about surrender, 10 of Swords. You need to surrender at this moment, surrender into the darkness. After the darkest night comes the dawn, 10 of Swords is always about that. I think that's 4 of Swords on the back. So there's a time of healing. Interesting, I'm using all these things I found in the street. You may find something on the street that is, I once found the 6 of Cups tarot card on the street. I put a picture of it in my community tab, but I often find things in the street that are really significant, like this book. Let's see if there's anything in here. Message for those having a dark night of the soul. Be a child again. We don't have to be grown up and serious all the time, especially when we're not at work. Take a step back in time to your youth and remind yourself of the child you once were by watching one of your favorite childhood movies or going somewhere that brings back happy memories. Confine yourself to the present. I often tell people to do that, to dialogue with their inner child. Look in the mirror, ask your inner child what your inner child needs, have a day of fun with your inner child, self-soothe yourself, nurture yourself, mother yourself. Let's get a little Lenormand card. What do we need to know? I can't remember what this one is. Is it, I want to say it's like school, but I don't think that is a thing. I think it's a good vibe, but let's check what it says. Fish. Okay, it's fish. Success proportional to the speed of action. It's necessary to act quickly this month, thoroughly committing yourself to studying and large professional initiatives. Success is possible only by keeping on the move and accepting transfers or placements abroad. Credit is recognized advancement. So it's about success if you keep moving with the flow, which already came out for you. In terms of like the result in love, a surprise, passionate declaration, the object of your desires will tell you to go for it. In terms of outcomes for success, promotion, advancement up the hierarchy, honor and deserved recognition. And for money results, success will be in proportion to the rapidity of the action. So it's an opening card, but it requires you to go with the flow of things. Okay, I feel the message for you lot is things are going to get better. Okay, final card, because I do probably have to go and install an exhibition now. Final card. Like attracts like, manifestation. And this is a romance deck, so it's weird that this card would come out. They're not all about manifestation. And look what she's doing. She's tending to her inner child. Do some inner child work on manifestation. If you long for more love, be more loving. And that be more loving, not to the object of your desire, but to your inner child at this time, okay? For those of you going through a dark night of the soul, it's all about love, and it's all about loving your inner child at this time. And that may include, if your inner child doesn't like its group of friends, saying goodbye to them. More important friendships are going to be coming in for you. Let's just get one astrology card. Fuck it. What do we need to know? Fifth house, creativity. So doing something creative, play, dance, writing, music, painting, any of these activities to get in touch with your creativity would be a really good thing for you to do as well. You may be a creative person. Transmute any darkness into something creative and beautiful at this time. It's bound to be meaningful if you're going through something meaningful to others as well as you. All right, much love, light and positivity, guys. Closing down the energies, restoring the auric fields, wrapping us in universal love, light and protection. Please watch all the other videos, check out my manifestation playlist, and if you need a personal reading, I'm pretty busy at the moment, but I'm in my turnaround times, all right? Take care.